Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Backpack Trader Trading Room for Wednesday, April the 9th, 2025. Please note the required risk disclosure. This room is for educational and information purposes only. It is not to be considered individual financial advice. Trading of this type carries substantial risks and should only be attempted with funds you can afford to do without. All right. Lots of volatility to work with this morning. Crude's initial trade, most likely we got into it just as it was about to stop and reverse. So we end up with a small loss. Entry is 62. Stop and reverse would be at 68. So we get targets at 10 and 15. Targets 2 and 3. So it's about 62 to 68. So we lost 12 ticks, picked up 25. So we are positive on 2 trades. Unleaded picks up the short, stops and reverses to long, possibly getting into that. I don't know if, yeah, you should have been able to get the order in. Target 1 traders pick up a target, and target 2 traders and a tick. Target 2 traders just pick up a couple of ticks. When we come down, pick up a short for trade number 3. That gives us 80 ticks to target 2, 51 to target 1. Trails out at 91.17 from the entry at 91.49. 32 ticks. So 112 positive there. Target 2 traders. Minimal loss on the stop and reverse. And then you picked up a couple of ticks on the trailer. Target 1, you picked up 29 on the target, well, 27 on target 1, plus 128. Then you picked up 51, 79, and trailer. So you're about 100 ticks positive also at target 1. So we will look at micro NQ this morning. It's been moving around like everything else, looks like. I marked up trades early this morning down here, and we're already all the way up here. It looks like, yeah, that was that trade sitting on a little blue splat of bars. Market's open. Wait our 4 minutes there. The YM is in a long trade and now in a short trade. So we came back. We would have triggered into the long, and I'll bet we didn't have time to get into that short, I don't think. Nope. So we would have gotten money management and break even, and then we stop and reverse for a positive result into another short. And we're trailing. We did get money management and target one. Target one was 33 ticks. So we got YM gets YM picks up a, that would pick up a target one. That would be a one and done. Get in sync. Avoid the stop and reverse. It's too fast to have traded. And then we pick up an original target one and done. Extremely volatile now it's off to the races going high. That was way too fast to have traded. This is a valid trade, and that wick that wick would have probably gotten us in this. So there is target three. And now we have we stopped out. We would have stopped out on the trailer there. Target four and trailed to somewhere right around target one. No entry. There's a new long trade. That's going to be money management. Didn't come back to it, so we're in the trade. And break even. So we have a win and a break even. Not quite to our start time yet. And let it get positive. Crude is positive. YM is positive. Soybeans in the short trade here. Pound Aussie. I'm way back here at 8:30 because we got a long trade right here. This short was a stop and reverse, so it adjusts down to 44. 1244. Never got down to that, so we stayed in the long. Got targets 1, 2, and 3. Barely missed target 4. And came back. Balance line was at 74. So that would have been 1272 for the trailing stop. And a one and done session on the Pound Aussie this morning. Lots of volatility in the Pound Aussie too. All right. So we break even there, short. Goes full loss. Long is avoidable, I would say. Just touched the entry, came back. This short, however, let's see. Okay, just force that. No, that was avoidable. Let me check this one for speed as well. 6. Just 11 seconds going back up. That one might have been avoidable. So I'm going to stay with the one loss, one break even, or one win, one break even. This one has a wick coming back. There's a 10-second bar. So we're in. We should have been in this trade if you're trading this plan. Roughly there. Obviously, we did make money management, and that goes up to there. So that's 2 wins, and they break even. All right, there is our start time. Definitely in the trade. We're at break even. And target 2. That is win number 1 on the micro NQ. And now we're trailing the micro NQs. 17,293 flat. Stopping out. Win number 1. Long trade. There's our chance to get in it. And that goes a full loss. Now we go short. That one I don't think we could have gotten into. No. That's a no trade. Long trade. Multiple chances to get in that. Should be in. Money management. And target 2. Missing target 3, and there's target 3, so now look for target 4. And stopping out on the trailer just above target 1. Short trade. I would call this again. Now we're definitely in the trade and going for full loss. That wasn't altogether helpful, but that one definitely is a loss. So what do we? Break even trade on the short, or on the long rather. Yeah, long was too fast. Short looks like it's valid, most likely. Too small a target 1. And we got to go 5 ticks below that to get money management. We get money management, and there's target 3. That's a 3rd win. And target 4. No, not quite target 4 yet. Just target 3. Micro NQ getting kind of noisy. So that was a win. That's probably an avoidable on the short. Long never triggers. This short, that one I'm afraid there's no getting away from. Nope, no getting away from that one. That's a loss. The long looks like it's gonna. 02020207. That's a no trade. Short gets in definitely. This wick brings us back to the entry, and that's plenty of time to get in. Not quite down to money management yet. There's a win. That's when we come back, stop and reverse for a positive. Definitely in the trade. Money management. And break even. Short trade. Yeah, there's another wick. So in the short, only enough bandwidth to look at one chart at a time here. Moving too rapidly. That's another target 2 win. Looks like we go out on the trailer right there, right at target 1. Long trade. I'm afraid that one's going to be a full loss. No way around. No way to get away from that one. That's 2 losses, I believe. Short trade. 51, 51, 55. Yeah, that's a no trade because it hit stop on the wick there. Long trade. 17. 2 seconds. 7 seconds. Back up to here. That one probably means wouldn't have made that one. And that's the trade it would be currently in. And off to the races. Let's see if we can. Yeah, 8 seconds to break even with not able to get into it there either. Soybeans takes a stop and reverse actually. So that will be at, oh yeah, there it is. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, there's a stop and reverse. So we take that at 996 3/4, and it looks like we just hit target 1. Yep. There's target 1. Now looking for target 2. So our 993.5 to 996 3/4. 3.25 points. 13 ticks, and we're down 13 points on a four position trade. There's our stop move. So we would go up to 97 flat. All right, Micro NQ stopped out of the trade. Micro Russell's still going in it. Probably missed some trades in the Micro Russell. There's a short trade on Micro NQ. And there's a re-entry, so definitely in it. And that's a full loss. Long trade setup, just touched the entry. That should be in. And that's a full loss. That's going to be, I think, 4 loss. That's the 4th loss. So Micro NQ is done. Should be a winning session. New long trade on the Micro Russell. No change on soybeans. Everything else is done. We do have a crude oil inventory session this morning. So we'll go to about 10:15 unless all the charts are complete already. Micro NQ we said was complete. Now let's see. Let's go back and see where we were on Micro Russell. Okay, that one we said was a win. I don't remember how many trades we got in. I think we're probably at our 6 trades on the Micro Russell as well. That one goes for break even if it's tradable. Oh yeah, that one was not tradable. This one was definitely a loss. Yeah, given the numbers of trades I've looked at, we're going to be at 6 somewhere in here. That's a loss. Well, actually, 10 seconds to there. Two seconds to that. Yeah, that's right. I looked at that one. I call that avoidable. Yeah, I'm afraid that we'll definitely have to take that one as a loss. And there's no way to get around that one. That's a loss. So that's going to be 3 losses on the Micro Russell anyway, even if we haven't got 6 trades. So it's done. So that leaves soybeans. Is the only chart still active after just 20 minutes. 20 minutes after market open, actually. Crude and unleaded crude got done quickly. Unleaded took a little longer, but not very, because that was done before 9:30, the 9 o'clock start. Crude forward to front, see where it is. No change, just the one target on soybeans for 9 ticks, 2 1/4 points. So we're still down 10 3/4. Next, target 2 is 4 points. Target 3 is 5.5. So if we get to target 3, we'll get positive. The trailer will be enough at that point to get us positive. Target 3 will leave us 1 tick shy of break even. No, 5 ticks short of break even. We'll be 11 3/4 points on the targets. So that leaves 1 1/4 points or 5 ticks. Break even, and we should have at least 5 ticks on the trailer by then. So soybeans all that's left. Everything else is completed the trade plans. And soybeans having trouble getting through the 999 level. Touched it a couple of times, peeked through once. Third touch now. There's it go with a couple of 3 ticks through. So trying to reach that 1,000 level, session high at 1,000 and a half. 1 tick away from the session high, 2 ticks away from target 2. And unable to push up through the 1,000 level, up to 1,001/4. One tick above, it wasn't able to hold that and close above. Pound definitely having a bad morning. Getting new session lows. All right, here we go again. There's touching session high. 1 tick. There's target. Target 2. Stop has pushed up to 97 at 997 3/4. That is 4 ticks. And we're going to go to 998.5 on the close of the next bar. So now looking for target 3. $998.5. One 3/4 points. Well, we pushed the session high up to 1,001. Need another push. And stopping out. So we have 2 positions, 1 3/4 points, 7 ticks. So we've got 14 ticks, 3.5 points, in addition to our 2 1/4 and 4, so 6 1/4. Plus 3.5 is 9 3/4. So we're down 13 ticks. Need another trade on soybeans. That is our only active chart. All right. We haven't got much time for this to resolve, but I'm going to have to shut down this stream and prep for the inventory report, crude inventory report. And there is a pullback. This could give us a new long trade. Testing the 1,000-point price level again. Potential long entry at 1,002 flat. We could close up on this bar from here. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a morning on this one. That's where I expect the entry to be. The yellow line. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and call it a morning on this one. Be back shortly with the crude inventory report stream. Everybody, and I hope everybody's having a good morning, and we'll see you back shortly.